Hey Change 4, today's lesson is 9-11 double bar graphs. And yes, they didn't do a lesson on bar graphs, but I think you have pretty good knowledge of that already. If not, as we set up the first part of the bar graph, to get to double bar graphs, you'll see how it's done. So we're on page 312, and if you take a look at the top of the page, you'll notice, once again, the data chart with 3 columns, days of the week, t-shirts, and sweatshirts. Notice that this is daily shirt sales at Kim's. Yesterday's lesson was actually about shirts in stock, so that might have been a little confusing. Sorry if it was. Today is shirt sales. So they want us to use that data at the top of the page in the blue chart to make a double bar graph. So if you look at the orange arrow, you'll notice the steps for make a double bar graph. You draw the horizontal and vertical axes. Then you choose an appropriate scale for both sets of data. So we've got days of the week, Monday through Friday, going along the bottom because those were the days of the sales. So we'll label that in that way and just title it day or days. Then going up the vertical axis, we need numbers to show how many shirts and sweatshirts were sold. So in order to do that, remember, we've got to find the greatest number and the smallest number to make sure we've got those included in our scale. So it looks like the smallest number is 35 in our data, and the largest number is 80. So, and because it jumps pretty substantially, we can probably go with counting by 20s, or if you want to make it a little more drawn out and count by 10s, that's fine. I think in the space we've got here, we'll go 20s. So we've got 0, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. And so that would be number sold. Squeeze that in here. Okay, so again, it's bar graph. So instead of just plotting a single point, we're going to make the bar above each day of the week appropriately. So we'll start in the second column that is t-shirts. So Monday was 60 shirts. So we're going to build our bar up from Monday to 60. Tuesday was 70 shirts. So we're going to go up in between 60 and 80 or 70. Wednesday is 40. Thursday is 55. And Friday is 80. Okay, so remember that was t-shirts. And we use 2 different colors here to show the 2 different sets of data. You'll notice on their bar graph, they put a key. So we will do that as well. So t-shirts, which was the data that we just put into the graph, was done in black. And then we'll put sweatshirts in blue. Okay, and then that sweatshirt data. Monday was 40. Tuesday was 45. Wednesday was 35. Thursday was 40. And Friday was 60. Okay, we do need a title for our whole graph then. So we could show the title as the same title that they used for the data at the very top of the page, which is daily shirt sales at Kim's. And so then we could also draw some conclusions about that. course, you'll notice that each day there were fewer sweatshirts sold than there were t-shirts. You could conclude that Friday was the best day for sales, both for t-shirts and sweatshirts. So just